What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking out the ECU on my G80 M3 competition. That way we can send that out to be unlocked by FEMTO. So if you guys are unaware of what that means and you're completely lost on what I'm talking about, these cars come locked from the factory. So basically, to be able to tune my car the way that I want to tune it, I have to take the ECU out. We have to ship it to FEMTO, which is the only company that can unlock these ECUs, DMEs, whatever you want to call it. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to uninstall the ECU in the G80. And if you guys need a how-to video of how to uninstall the ECU step by step, then stay tuned for this video. So first things first, with this uninstall, we are going to go to the back of the car to the battery in the trunk. This is so nice, you guys, having an automatic trunk. So once you lift this up, you will be able to see the battery in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there she is. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick how to disconnect the battery. All right, so now you guys are just gonna take a 10 mil and then we're gonna loosen . So once you loosen that up, take that off, and then we're just gonna leave it here. Doesn't touch. Okay, so now back to the front of the car, the fun part. We're gonna pop the hood and I'm gonna show you guys how to take out that ECU. Okay, so first things first, the ECU is located under this black plastic piece right here, and obviously we have this strut brace in the way. So what we're going to do is take this off first, and then we'll be able to get to the ECU. 15 mil, you can take these off. And then other side. All right, so now that you got those off, you should be able to remove the brace. So now that we got that off, we're gonna take this black plastic piece off. Kind of just wanna maneuver it out. Okay. All right, so now that the ECU is exposed, we can see all the connectors here and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys a little close-up view of how to take these connectors off. So now we wanna start taking these off. What you do is you push in on this black tab right here, and then push down, pull the lever back, and then you should be able to remove the plug. And these are important to remember where these go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these connectors. All the pins are different, and the last thing that you guys want to do is shove the wrong one in the other place, because that's going to be no good. So just remember where these go. Last one is out. We're going to be moving on to these smaller connectors on the right side of the ECU, and I'm going to show you guys how to get those out. Now we're moving on to these smaller connectors on this side, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically what you want to do is lift this gray tab up on the side, and then you'll be able to pop it out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And honestly, I'm just using a flathead because it's what I have laying over here. All right, tab. Okay, now we got those first four disconnected. Okay, so now we have these other connectors on the left side, which have this white tab. So you just want to pop up like that. And then, like so. I can move these all out of the way. All right, so now that we got all the connectors disconnected, you guys can see the exposed ECU right there. There are two black tabs on the left side over here that we're gonna kind of pull out with our hands and then lift this up at the same time because those are gonna release it. If I could. All right, this is very tight to get out of this spot, but these connectors are in the way, so trying to maneuver it through. It's a little challenging. God. Finally. So I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but I was really struggling to get this out, and that is because there's just it's such a tight space and so hard to get it out. But basically what you want to do is there's these two tabs on the side, and you need to push them back because that's what's holding this into place. So you need to push them back at the same time as lifting this up and making sure these are all out of the way, and that's why it took me so long and you guys saw me struggling. All right, so to give you guys an up close of how to get this out and pull back the tabs, what you're going to want to do is this is where the ECU came from, and as you guys can see, there's these little tabs, 1 and 2 right there. And what you want to do is basically go to the back side and see where you can see where my finger is poking through, and you want to pull that back on both sides, and then you can take the ECU out. So now that we have successfully gotten the ECU out of the car, finally, one thing to note, you guys, is all these connectors I was talking about, you just need to make sure you put them back in the right place. So if you want to like tape them and label them and number them, you can do that. For me, it's pretty much common sense because certain connectors have different lengths and they can't go, some can't reach to a spot, so it's pretty obvious of which ones go where, so just keep in mind of that. But anyways, this is finally out, so it is time for me to send this over to Finland to get unlocked by FEMTO, and that is that. So I will update you guys when that happens. So now the car is going to sit for a couple weeks while this gets sent out to be unlocked, and that is it for today's video. If you guys have any questions at all about this process or anything like that, please drop them in the comment section down below, and thank you as always for watching, and have the best day.